lost.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
It should last. I turned off the data connection to it, so it's only running Wi-Fi, no BS.
All right, looks like people are jumping in here. This is the Lady Bass Anglers Association tournament on Table Rock. We are here at Bar M Resort in beautiful Branson West Reed Springs area here in Missouri. You guys have not had a chance to check out Bar M Resort's great little RV campground, cabins, A-frames, houses, private boat dock, private boat ramp. Come check out Bar M Resort here, down here on beautiful Table Rock Lake. This is stop number 3 for the Lady Bass Anglers Association. We have one more stop coming up here at Lake Gunnersville. We are going to be here all week next week for the World Fishing Tour as well. It starts qualifying on Saturday. We have Saturday qualifying. We take off Sunday for Mother's Day, and then Monday through Friday qualifying for next Saturday's championship. So come on out to Bar M Resort daily at 2:15 for live weigh-ins. We're going to start weighing fish here shortly. There's a little bit of a trek up the hill, and we're running a gator / golf cart little deal to get everybody up the hill here. We have a live release trailer. We'll release fish via the live release trailer here this week. Get another batch of anglers up to the top of the hill, and we'll start the weigh-in. So that way we have a pretty good flow here. Have not got a chance, check out the inn at DK Ranch, Gary Yamamoto's Custom Wagyu Beef, baitworks.com, kguardguttering.com, Wholesale Batteries Incorporated, Joey Ridgel Septic and Sanitation is our Big Bass sponsor of the week. $500 for first place for the boater side, $250 on the co-angler side. Highway 125 Marina sponsors the Rising Star Award, Cast King Rods and Reels and Line, Terminal Tackle, and everything else. Also sponsoring Big Bass is Clutch Swim Bait Company. The winner on both sides of the biggest bass of the week gets a Clutch Eco Swim Bait. BassBoatWire.com. Highest placing finisher there gets a $250 gift card if they spent $500 in the last 6 months to a year on BassBoatWire.com. So if you've upgraded your graphs or anything, highest placing finisher gets that gift card. The Logic Grand Lake Cherokees, Anchor Point Resort, Bar M Resort right here at Table Rock Lake. Like I said, we have one more stop coming up at Gunnersville Lake in Alabama. Don't want to forget Wholesale Batteries either. They keep us powered and everything else in between. I'm trying to find the best signal here, so it might cut out occasionally. Hope it doesn't cut out too much. If you had a chance to watch the live leaderboard today, we turned it off at 1 o'clock. Had quite a few fish catches reported. I know 7-something was leading it on the co-angler side, and a little over 10 pounds was leading it on the boater side when we turned it off, or turned off the reporting side of it. Looks like we're going to have a pretty good little stash of anglers here, so we're going to go ahead and get the weigh-in started here in about 5 more minutes.
First flight with their fish in the first tank. Second flight with your fish in the second tank. In the release tank. The second tank. Yep.
Yeah, I was just trying to adjust it a little bit.
Come around. Come around, Frog. Yeah.
All right, you ready, Steve-O? You got a couple bumps?
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start the weigh-in here. So if I can get our first angler coming on up, it's Jan Hudson. Come on up, Jan. Miss Jan is going to start us off. She's weighing in 4 fish. Sit them right there on the scale. $10.30 on that sack. You want to hold up any for a photo today? Awesome. I forgot to give you my phone. She's got her phone. Oh, you want a picture from your phone too? Does it just turn on?
Dave?
Dave said it'll get it.
Dave.
All right, let's put it right here. Good shot of you. 10.30 on that set. 10.30 on that sack. Put them right back there in the sack. We got Harvey Horn helping out here, our Bassmaster Elite Pro and Bassmaster Central Open Angler. Dan, how was the fishing today? Obviously, you don't want to talk about how you caught them because it's a 2-day tournament, but how's the lake out there?
It started off real good for us this morning, and it just like after 11 o'clock, it got down. I mean, so we didn't really get bid after probably noon, something like that. So I was looking for that 5th fish. So maybe tomorrow I'll bring in 6.
Well, when the live recording went off, it was like just under 11 pounds. So you got 10.30. So that's going to put you in a pretty good contention to make a day 2 run. Here's your phone. Don't forget that, okay? We'll see you in the morning, all right? All right, next up's going to be co-angler side, Lynette Fitch. She's got her limit. She's got 3 fish in the bag. 3 fish in the bag. Put them right there on that scale for me. Locked in at 646. 646 on that bag. Want to weigh one for big? Take it out, and we'll pull the bag out and put the bag in there.
Oh.
All right, one for big bass. Good. Want to go ahead and hold up a couple for a photo there? You probably want that one. He's hyper. 242 on that big. I'll put that in the computer real quick while you're grabbing the other fish. Oh, Smalley's there for Miss Lynette Fitz. Give her a round of applause. Leaderboard went off as long as nobody was fibbing out there. So you're going to have a pretty good shot to take this thing down. What do you think about that?
I'm just glad to be here and enjoying this beautiful place.
Awesome. We love Bar M Resort right here at Table Rock Lake. Make sure you guys check out Bar M Resort and Campground, whether you have an RV or just want to get away for a weekend here at Branson area or Silver Dollar City, whatever it is, come on down to Bar M Resort. Next up is going to be Christina Ball on the boater side. She went on boat number 9 today. She's got a limit of fish as well. Nice rebound here from the last tournament there, Miss Christina. You might go ahead and put them right on the scale there for me.
Right back.
11:22, 11:22, your brand new leader. Go ahead and put them in there. Go ahead. Just set it in there. 41 on the big, 341 on that big fish. Good job. Let's grab one more for a photo there. $341 on that big. Give her a round of applause. 1122 on her bag. 341 on the big bass there. Let's go ahead and talk to Miss Christina for just a second there. So, had a little bit of a struggle on the White River version of Bull Shoals. Now we're on the White River version of Table Rock Lake. What do you think of Table Rock Lake?
I love Table Rock. It's probably been about 25 years since I've been here, so it was all a new experience. Going out by myself today was kind of quiet, so I just kind of entertained with the animals and talked to them on the bank and caught fish.
Well, maybe we just need to get you out there solo more often. All right. Well, how you liking your stay here at Bar M?
Oh, Bar M's wonderful. Everybody's really nice. It's really a cozy place. Easy walking track around the whole complex. We did that a couple of times, so needing exercise, it's a good walking track.
Also, we're kind of considering doing a little karaoke later. You a singer? No. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and call the next anglers. Last year's Angler of the Year on the voter side, Miss Terry Cindric. Come on up. She's got a limit of fish. She kept it a secret all day. I knew you were on fish, though, because your co-angler was recording. 11:55, 11:55. Let's go ahead and pull a couple of those out for a photo. 11:55. That's going to move you up into first place, currently leading here at Table Rock. That'll work. That'll work. We got Mr. Harvey Horn running to the live release trailer with all of our fish, keeping them healthy so we can release them right back here at beautiful Table Rock Lake. I know you, here's the towels if you need some there. I know you originally weren't going to make this stop, but work allowed you to go ahead and sneak this one in. What do you guys think about your odds now?
Well, this is my first time on Table Rock. So practice was, I had 2 decent days, which is weird because I caught all smallmouth in practice pretty much. And then today we caught all largemouth. So I have to thank my co-angler because she caught, I think, 2 fish and it kind of clued me in to do something different. And so I ran stuff kind of the same areas, but fished it a little differently today. And it worked out. We caught fish all day.
So that almost gave me a little bit of chills. You got to learn today from somebody that's 14 years old on the back of the boat. How is she as an angler?
She's awesome. She's quiet, and I think she was a little worried the way I started out the day. Wasn't real conducive to a co-angler because that's how to do something different. And she's a solid angler. I was impressed. I think after she caught 2, I was like, okay, I'm not going to get whooped by a high schooler. And I started catching them then, and I think we limited about the same time, and we both called, and we probably caught equal amount of fish each today. So she's going to be a excuse me, a threat in the future. She's good.
She's going to be fun. Now you just got to learn how to hold up these fish like she does. Watch this.
Okay, that is disgusting. There is no amount of money that could get me to do that.
Hold on, let me dig. I'm just messing with you. Good job today. All righty, next up, we just talked about her. It's Miss Carly Jo Previtt, the youngest LBAA angler ever, weighing in a limit and teaching the 2023 Angler of the Year something out there after 2 fish, right? Clued her in on something. Didn't necessarily teach her something, but 682 on that bag, 682 on that bag. Here comes the old signature move. Harvey says, I've never seen a grown man do that. She does this at every tournament she competes in when she limits. I even saw the photo last week when she won her high school tournament with 5 fish with one in the mouth. Put that one in there first. Put the one that you think is biggest in there. That's your choice. That one? Or you think that one? I think that one, right? That's what I thought for biggest. Yep. All right, for big bass. He's going to go 241. 241. I'll pull this one out. Put the one you think is the smallest in there. $248. They're deceiving. So we'll say 248, 241. There we go. Stay right here. Rinse off your hands there. Let you dry off. I'm going to put those in real quick before you bounce out. 247 for your big. And 241 for the smaller one there. And then I can do the math to adjust the smaller one after we do this. All right. So what was it like with fishing with Terry Sindrick today? Fun. All we're going to say is it's fun. You love fishing, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's tell us about it. How was it fishing with Terry? Great. That's all you're going to do. Any sponsors or anybody want to thank? Carly, I ain't going to push you too hard.
Rocked Outfitters for the rods and mom and dad.
Definitely got to thank mom and dad. All right. Good job, kiddo. We will see you tomorrow. You're sitting in really good shape there. Robbie Hartline, boat number 7 today, weighing in a limit. Come on up, Miss Robbie. Put them directly on the scale there. Hyperactive bunch there. Live well's working good on that Ranger. 1245 on that bag. That's Rob Hartline is. So I heard Linda Gessner's podcast last week or the week before. Weeks are running together here a little bit, all these fishing tournaments that we run. But she said you and her have never missed an LBAA event.
Yeah, that's true. When the LBAA first got started, I was fishing the FLW at the time, and it was kind of a tough decision, except for that I think there's a place for a lady circuit. I think it's important. And so when Cheryl called and discussed it, I said, yeah, okay, we'll do this. And I've been here ever since. I take pride in that. I really love this, and I think there's a need for this to continue.
Oh yeah, for sure. So what do you think about the stay at Bar M so far?
I love this place, actually. I want to thank Julia Darbone for lending me her charger because my charger decided to go on the fritz while we're here, so it's working out great.
Awesome. That's what's great about the fishing community, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, you're sitting in good shape. I think that was currently leading. I forgot to call that part out. I already switched screens. Let me double check. Yeah, currently leading with 1245. 1245. Next up is Heather, the broomstick broom, drinking her angler's coffee in the morning, going 60 miles an hour down the lake. We need to get 6 cents on the broomstick and the angler's coffee to sponsor this young lady. 1110 on that bag. That's looking like close to a full pounder. How about 448? 448. What did I say, 4:49 there? All right, dry off your hands there real quick, and I'll give you a chance to chat. We gotta buy a little time with the hill, so getting people up and not having any dead time. So, anybody you'd like to thank today? How was the fishing out there? You got to fish with your travel partner too, so how was that?
Well, it was kind of double.
Double trouble. I see you putter up to the effort of catching in your fish. Am I going to get reports on your fish tomorrow or no?
You might. She was bored. She got out there and she got her three in the boat real fast this morning. My water changed on me just a little bit of a storm last night, dirtied it up, and of course there's a lot of stuff floating around, but she got on it pretty quick, and then I got settled down and we started catching a few, and I'd catch one, she'd be like, I'll send that to Travis. Go for it.
Me and Tigger have been texting a lot this week. I've gotten pictures of you drinking coffee, driving one-handed, and all kinds of other stuff we won't talk about, right?
Right. I only had 4 today. If we should have taken a picture, I caught a huge turtle today, so that didn't, I'm going to weigh that in. Anyway, it's pretty fun. But no, first time I've been to Table Rock. It's a beautiful lake. I love the fact that you can go in 3 pockets and fish one way, and the next 3 remind you of another lake and another lake. You got, all different kinds of cover and depth and watercolors. So it's just an awesome fishery.
It is an awesome fishery, and heck, you can get the 3 different versions of Arkansas depending on which I can't talk, which arm you go down. So, how you like your lodging so far here?
It's great here. We got here the first night. We glamped in the 2 little glamping units down here, and now we've moved into one of the larger units. Yeah, it's super nice. Love it. Love the accommodation.
Awesome. Well, good luck tomorrow. You're sitting in pretty good shape. All right, next up is going to be Miss Secret York, one of the LBAA co-founders. She got a limit early. You already got that news broken to you by her boater and normal travel partner. They were able to draw out on the randomizer this week. And she's got a bag. 825 on that bag. Nice work. $288 on that one.
Come here.
$318 on that one. $318. Let's go ahead and hold those up for a photo. You got that bag there, Harvey? $318 on that big. I'll go ahead and put that in there. Give her a round of applause. $825 on the bag. $318 on the big. We got the paper towels right above the scale there, Miss Secret, so you can dry off your hands. How was the fishing with your travel partner?
It was the same way it's been all week.
Yeah, but it's fishing under a little bit different conditions when you got the stress of the actual tournament on you.
When in practice, we've done our thing or whatever, and we kind of cast around each other and go that. So she told me last night, she said, after tomorrow we might not be friends anymore. So we worked that. I mean, I had to, during practice, I didn't ask if I could cast over there or cast over. So I said, can I cast up the backside over here by you? She said, yeah, go ahead. So like she said, her water changed drastically after the storms last night. So she kind of had to adjust to that. We had to do a bunch of hopping around. The lake, like you said, is gorgeous, and you can find water to do your strength. When you can do whatever you want to do, just find that water, and you can do it and still catch fish. I think she might have had a mean mouth because it was really, really, really hard to net.
They're pretty aggressive. Anybody you'd like to thank before you bounce off stage?
Sure. My employer, Precision Sonar, all my friends there, High Tech Outdoors, my family at home, and like everybody has said, this place is great. We stayed in those glamping cabins, and the only thing you had to watch out for the deer as soon as you went out in the morning. There's typically like 10 deer out here in the morning when you get up there. We're close together, but it's real peaceful too.
Yes, it's real quiet, even though we're right on the water and we're close together. It's kind of a quaint setup here at Bar Inn. So good luck tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow at the weigh-in. All righty, next up, Linda Gessner, your 2023 Classic Champion at Bull Shoals. Miss Linda's weighing in a limit. Put them right there on the scales, Miss Linda. Locked in at 1296, 1296. Give her a round of applause. She's got two in there that she wants to try to weigh for big.
You started it. I'm over here just behaving.
What was that? All right, so 1296 and 359 on that sack. I got some paper towels right here for you, Miss Linda. I don't want to talk about what they did, but are they eating what you like to do?
No.
No. So we can't talk about what you did. It's not working on a frog for Miss Linda here. Wah.
I caught one on a frog this week, and I caught one at Toledo Bend, and I caught one at Bull Shoals. They should be biting because the water temperature is great and it's got all that stuff on the top. But Table Rock is actually weird this year, but that's just how it is. I mean, I just got my last one 5 minutes before we came in, so I only had 5 bites today, which is kind of weird for Table Rock, but my water dirtied up too, so I'm gonna have to figure out plan B tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, good luck tomorrow. Anybody want to thank or anything?
Mercury and Liquid Mayhem. I've been throwing Liquid Mayhem and all my plastics, and it's been working real well. And Mercury, she's been running me back and down the lake, and still running. So we'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, good luck tomorrow. All right. Miss Diana Eaglehawks up next. Number 3 today. She was on the co-English side, representing Toyota. You weren't in there. He got you in there. 650 even, 6.50 on the money. Let's hold up a few of those for a photo. If you are watching back home, please make sure you share the screen or share the stream. I could look real quick for you. All right, she wants to know what big bass was currently on the co-English side. Co-English side currently was 318. 318. Yeah, but your Toyota got you here and everything like that. You're having fun fishing. You get to fish with the ladies that you travel all over the world for. What's it like fishing with all these ladies?
I love it. I've been fishing since the first full year, so I love these ladies. I mean, they're really awesome to fish with.
Well, we all love you too. So thanks a lot for all you do for the LBAA, and we'll see you tomorrow. A nice bag today. Next up, Miss Leslie Anderson. She's got a limit too. Boy, for it fishing tough, there's a lot of limits being weighed in. All right, Miss Leslie, here comes her bag. Let's see what she got. 1296 on that bag. Where's that putter to? Tied for first place right now. You and the Linda Gessner, they're tied at 1296 for the lead. She's gonna weigh one for big. Let me get the big bet. Go ahead and put it in there. They got a good one in there too. Miss Leslie weighing in a 378 on the big. 378 on the big. Let's hold up a couple of those for a photo real quick. 378 on that big bass. Nice job, Miss Leslie Anderson. Oh, no, I got her. Or Abby, you got it? Abby's a fishing machine. Abby gives up her fishing weekends to come be our, we don't have anything to wash it off with. All right, here comes Miss Leslie Anderson, currently tied for first place. Nice job. Get you a paper towel, Miss Leslie, if you'd like one. So how is that going out here on old Table Rock and taking over, tying for the lead right now?
Well, that doesn't ever happen, but I had a really rough week. I spent a day, Ulrich fixed me up a day, and my oil alarm kept going off, so that was a little distracting. I knew I had to get that looked at. So they saw me, and I had it in there all day. And typical Leslie Anderson, my oil tank is all sludged up. It just wasn't sucking it up. So they helped me out. So I really got very little practice, and what little practice I did get was dismal, to say the least. So I don't know how that happened. It's a miracle. I just lost the fish in the tank, so I went in the tank. So, calamity less, always. That's how it goes. So.
Awesome. Well, we love Kelly Power and Ulrich Marine over there. They do a phenomenal job keeping all the anglers on the water that travel to Table Rock day in and day out. Plus, they got their nice little bait shop over there.
Oh yeah, and I lost. I think it's already a $900 trip. I did kick in a rod reel that I also went swimming for yesterday, but I couldn't find it.
Go and they're trying to build up the volume. So let's help them out and bring weddings and all kinds of stuff here, right? All right. All right. Next up is going to be Charlotte Frazier, otherwise known as Pinky. She's got one. She doesn't have to put one in her mouth.
I was ready to put another one in my mouth like last time. I haven't lived that one down yet.
228 on that one.
If the baby can do it, the old lady can do it.
He said if the baby Carly can do it, she'll do it when she weighs in limits. So apparently we got a signature move going on between the youngest and the oldest in the LBAA. She calls Pam Horn Aunt Pam. Maybe, what are we going to nickname Pinky for? You start copying her signature move.
She's got a nickname, but I'm not gonna. I did something today I've never done, and I caught one on that, and I'll be darned if it didn't get off unbuttoned on the way to the boat. I was just today. Oh, and then I had two, of course, that were just a little bit short, but that's why they call it fishing, not catching. And if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Amen to that, sister.
Hey, I got one more shout out. Thank you to all my friends here. You know who you are. They did give me some help and pointers since I didn't get to practice. You know who you are, and I appreciate all my help. Thank you.
Fishing community is great, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and save that result there. All right, next up is Vanetta Grodicke coming to the scales. How many do you have in your bag? Okay, he accidentally hit 22, and I know that's not possible. I was like, 22 fish, that's an awfully small bag for 22 fish. 631, 31, let's go ahead and hold those up for a photo. All right, she wants to weigh one of them for big, too. Got 631 on the bag, and she got a big one in there. You just take the small one out and leave the big one in there, and it'll be the right weight. 448 on that big one. 448 on that big one. Let me save that in there while you hold those up for a picture. 448. All right, get that fixed there. Submit. All right, got you in there. Got some towels right here for you. Try to keep the computer away from all the water. I about fried my computer at the last stop, so we're trying something a little different here. How was the fishing out there?
It was poor for me today. I've had a good practice, but today my fish weren't there. And I failed to change until the last minute, but it was too late.
So what?
My first fish was that big one. I thought, oh, lights out. That was it.
So it wasn't things were coming unsnapped. They just weren't where you thought they were at.
I had one decent one come undone, but you know, that's fishing. But just like I said, my fish weren't there.
Still the greatest sport to be a part of and the greatest family to be around with, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. All right. Let's go back to the other screen. I had to go to the edit screen because I forgot to save that. All right. Miss Jenny Orlowski is up next. She won Table Rock. She's got one fish today in the bag. Let's go ahead and put that in there. She won Bull Shoal. Sorry, that's the Table Rock tonight. One fish. She said, that's a good one, though, once it settles down. 407 on that bag. 407. Let's hold up that good fish.
Wow, Jenny, you were way off.
What do you think it was? You put 338 in the system. It's better to underestimate and keep the crowd suspenseful if they were watching that live leaderboard all day today on womensprobastour.com. 407 on that set. Got some towels right there for you. How I obviously didn't have the limit, but you were able to knock out your first win on Bull Shoals, and you're on Table Rock, learning a little bit more about Table Rock. You live here, so you're learning a little bit more from somebody else, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I've waited about 5 years to fish with Vanetta. Vanetta lives here too, so we've never connected. And I've got to fish with her twice this week. It's been awesome. So thank you, Vanetta. So I wanted to just do that, but yeah, it was tough today. I lost a good one. Came off, and it's a tough day.
You still got a 4-pounder there, so you're still in contention. You understand how co-angling works, so you're sitting in good shape.
Okay, yeah. So, we'll just go out tomorrow. I have Dan leave tomorrow, and that's kind of deja vu because I had day 2 of Bull Shoal. So I'm looking forward to a good day tomorrow.
This whole randomizer thing is with only 16 boats here, it also often pairs you up with the same people a lot, don't it?
It does. That's fine. It's fine. I have a good time no matter what. So.
Awesome. Well, good luck tomorrow. We're going to go and call up the next angler. Looks like we got everybody up the hill. Got Miss Jen Nolan coming up next. Come on up, Miss Jen. She's got one to weigh in. Put it right there in the basket. 182 on that fish. 182 on that fish. Let's go ahead and hold that up for a photo. That's all right. Hey, $50 is $50. She said she'll go for that little fish, that Vicky's little fish bonus. Vicky's Threadworks does all of our hats and some of our swag. You got 182. Still plenty of room to go about and try to shoot for those big bass and stuff tomorrow and earn some other money. So don't give up. But yes, it's doable on this lake. Ask Chloe Barnum that fished our last tournament. Her boyfriend weighed in a dirty 30 within like 20 minutes. It was more like 2 hours, but he was done fishing at like 9:30 at a 7 a.m. start time tournament. He had a 30-pound bag. They just kind of drove circles all day, so they're out there. So Wyatt Marler, probably if you search YouTube loud enough, I'm sure you'll find something. But it was months ago, so you probably wouldn't be the same pattern. So, what's it like to drive up from Texas and fish with the ladies again?
And it was awesome to be here. I was honored to have Cheryl Wilson on my boat today. Incredible. I learned a lot of stuff today that upped my game. I'm a new boater, and someone like that on the boat with me was incredible. We were around fish all day. We saw probably 100 fish today. We struggled catching them. We're in the kitchen sink, so we got to figure out what they want to eat if they're on Table Rock.
Awesome. Well, come back tomorrow and show us what big bags are out there on Table Rock. Google Wyatt Marler and Chloe Barnum. Chloe was at our last tournament. She's a little hammered too. She's mad that she couldn't make this tournament. I guarantee she's watching too. Miss Susie Hearn, our little hero, coming on up. You saw Jen wearing her Mustang survival suit up here, or life jacket on the stage. Miss Susie Hearn is the reason why we want to wear those, because Susie had to save a life on Toledo Bend. We want to start wearing those life jackets in those crazy conditions. 480 on those two fish. Nice two fish there. 480. Good job, Miss Susie. All right. Thanks again for Mr. Harvey Horn from the Bass Hub podcast. Make sure you guys check out their podcast. All right, they weighed in 480 there on the two fish. Got it saved in the computer. Need to get something that tears those as we pull, don't we? All righty, so how was it out there fishing? How do you like Table Rock? I know you live at Grand and it's not too far away. How often you get over here?
Well, I haven't been to Table Rock for about 17 years. In my past, I had a lake house here, and my kids grew up on it, so it's all different. A lot of houses came in, but yeah, it was tough for me today. Only had one all day until about 5 minutes before we came in, and I caught my second one because it just seems like my favorite bait is what I catch them on. You know, I keep changing out different baits, and then finally go back to my good old favorite one, and then I end up catching. So I should have just stuck with that all day long.
Nothing wrong with fishing your strength, especially when you can't figure out something else that's working better. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Miss Susie. All right, next up is Miss Pam Horn. Come on up, Miss Pam. She's got two fish here. Fish has got his mouth locked. She said they're that hard to catch today for her too. All right, hold those open for a photo. 429 on those two fish. Good job, Miss Pam. Give them to old brother there. How often do you get to pass off fish to bro helping out the tournament staff anymore? I know you used to help out with some tournaments. Awesome. So it's fishing a little tough for you. What changed?
Nothing changed for me. I've been working all week. No practice time, so I just come in to wing it. It was tough today. I mean, we had fish on. My co-angler Heather had some good fish on, and they just come unbuttoned, and it was tough.
That happens. That's fishing, right? It's the sport we love, right? How was fishing with Miss Heather?
She's pretty awesome. I hate that she didn't get any fish, but she missed some really good ones. So she connects with those tomorrow. The co-anglers better look out.
Right. She's a hammer on Grand Lake, let me tell you.
Definitely. My brother, he come pulling up on us on our last spot, surprised me. So that's always nice to have a spectator following me.
Is it baby bro or big bro?
Big baby brother.
Big baby brother. All right.
We're grown, so.
I can only imagine. Old Harvey, born grown. All right, next up, Terry Bittner coming on up. She was boat number 14 today. She's got a limit of fish. Smile, Terry. There you go. That's the smile we're used to. 1179, 1179. How'd you line them up so beautiful like that in the bag?
Okay.
You got them perfectly in line. Yep. All right. All right, give it a round of applause. 1179 on that sack of fish. Give him back to old Harvey there. Good job today. Got some paper towels right there for you. How was it out there?
Well, let's see here. It's been a rough week. I'm dealing with an infection in my sinuses and a little bit rough.
That's how Toledo was for me. I did not like it was the first event with y'all, and I was like, man, they're not gonna like me. It's rough.
Yeah, it's we're trying to fix the problem, but we'll see.
Awesome. Well, good luck. You're
Right, you bet.
Awesome. Well, good luck tomorrow. Pam Martinwell sent us all a text this morning, then told the ladies good luck and hope they had a great day. We are praying for Pam back home. If we can go ahead and get Miss Cassie Hall up here, co-angler side, weighing in 3 fish at a limit. What do you say?
I said, wow. I promise I didn't cuss.
She's gonna try something. What is she gonna try? Okay. I thought she was gonna go a little crazy here and do. I thought she was gonna go for some fish kisses there. Good job.
Good job, Cassie. Well done.
Little napkin there. 766 on that bag. Let me see where that sets you there. 766 moves you up to second place. Currently sitting in second place. How was that?
Wow.
Not like you to be a little quiet and say, wow.
I know it's kind of unlike me, isn't it? Because I'm shocked.
What's so shocking? 7-something is really good sack here for a co-angler side right now.
Yeah, it really is. I want to thank Julia Starbone. I'm telling you, she's a heck of an angler, and I had a pretty good day. What I practiced with, I did not use because it wasn't working. So I went. People who know me, I went to my old standby, and that's how I caught them. So I want to say hello to Susan. Hey, Zena, I miss you, little girl. That's my little puppy. She likes it. And if you're ever in Alabama, stop by Airport Marine and look at some beautiful Bass Cat icons and some stickers. Come on by.
What do you think of that new Icon boat?
Okay. It is a beautiful, heavy built boat, and it is very expensive.
Very. I saw one come to a complete halt doing like 50 miles an hour a couple weeks ago at one of our high school tournaments, and it wasn't damaged hardly at all.
No, they're very pretty. They're like diamonds, and they cost like diamonds too.
Yeah, they must melt the diamonds down, put it in the glitter. Well, good luck tomorrow, Miss Kathy Hall. All righty, next up is Julia Darbone. She has a fish to weigh in. Come on up. Coming all the way from Louisiana. That's all good. You made the scales though. 225.
Oh, I can't see it. Where do you see that?
Miss Julia Darbone is from Louisiana. Used to fish in some pretty shallow wooded timber, heavy grass, stuff like
Had they not got off, I didn't get a hook in them good. 2 good ones got off at the boat. Some more come up.
so you're around them. You just
Got frustrated myself, beat myself up, got myself down. Then I figured out I think I know what I did. But tomorrow's a new day.
well, go out there, prove that you can weigh that limit in tomorrow and show what you could have had today, and you'll do it. Thanks for fishing. See you. All righty, next up is Linda Redford. She's eligible for the Rising Star Award. She hasn't fished as a boater in the last 2 years. She's got 4 fish. Linda Table Rock, throw one right there. Put it right there. I'll wave her big, and then I'll get another fish out there for your picture there. That's a big bass. 479, 479. Grab one more fish out there. All right, Linda weighing in 11 on 4 fish with a Table Rock. Good one there. Good job today. Go ahead, put those back in the bag. Harvey's running them back to the live release there. Looks like with the help of Craig now. You're from Table Rock Lake area, right?
Yeah, I just live across the way.
All right. How close? Did you just boat over or did you come over?
Well, I did several times this week, and I encountered fog about 2 mornings, swimming behind, and then I ran into some floaters out there. So I said, no, I'll just come over this morning. I'll fit in here.
Awesome. How was it like fishing out there today on the home water against the ladies that you fished with before?
I always like to fish, and I like to fish with all this group. It was good, you know, it's a grind. But, you know, guess what? I caught one on the first cast today.
That's usually bad news for me.
I said, uh-oh. But then, you know, it's just one here and one there.
So out of curiosity, you took a little bit of time off and you got back in. Did the Rising Star have any motivation, or you were just going to fish because it was on your home lake no matter what?
I just wanted to see everybody fish and have some fun.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming out, and you're probably going to win $500. I'm pretty sure you're the only one eligible. I could double check the list, but I'm pretty sure you were the only one eligible.
Now, wouldn't that just be something?
$500 is $500, right?
Right. A 75-year-old person in a Rising Star, maybe the sinking sun.
One. She's tight. She said, I got one. That's the whole goal, right? Make the scales every day. Oops, I forgot to press the button before I walked away. There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Set it down. It's a good one, too. 342. He's like, I didn't want to bite your hook, let alone your finger. Yep. All right, round of applause right there. 342 on that fish. That's a good fish. That is a good fish. Let's go ahead and a live release trailer for us there with all the oxygen. Dry your hands there a little bit. So how was it like fishing out or fishing Table Rock? I know you got to come down and practice, I think, with your dad, right? Follow everybody on Facebook, so I try to keep up with y'all.
I did. Everything that worked in practice didn't work today. I decided right before one, I was like, I'm going to throw a Hail Mary. And so put on something that I use when things are really tough. And I got that fish like moments later.
So next time it gets a little tough, what are we going to do?
We're going to throw a Hail Mary.
Heck yeah. Anybody want to thank while you're here?
Just thank you to my boater, Linda. I had a great time today. Thanks to my dad for coming out and free fishing. And yeah.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you tomorrow up here on stage, all right? Because you're getting better and better every time. Pamela Howard coming up. She's a co-angler as well. She's got 2 fish. She's always got so much energy. $438 on those 2 fish. She's like, I'll take it. Pamela won Toledo Bend in 2nd place at Bull Shoals. I'm going off of memory, right? First and then 2nd, right? Yeah, but I'm saying you also got 2nd at Bull, right? Or top 3 Bull, one of the 2. All right, 438 on those 2 fish. Good job, Miss Pamela. Here's some paper towels for you. You've probably been doing it all day, right? Catching those fish, yeah. You catch very many shorts, or is that the only 3 you caught? Tell us a little bit about your day, but don't give away too much information, obviously.
Well, I got some bites, but I didn't catch my first fish until noon. I was like, oh my goodness, am I going to catch a fish or not? But caught one at noon, and then it was like 12:05. I caught my 2nd fish, so and then just kept grinding. But you know, coming up here to see you is my goal every time.
My wife doesn't even say that to me. No, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, when you texted at 12, we were up here setting up the trailer, and I was like, Howard is on the board. And then the second one came through like that, right? And I was like, because I think it was the same weight you texted, right? Just guessing. And I was like, I wonder if that was a duplicate. You said, did you get both of those? And I was like, that's not a duplicate. And I was like, oh, here comes Howard.
Give it a shot. I wanted to try out weighing it and sending it to you, see if it worked. And then I didn't get anything that said, hey, I got these. And so I wanted to check if there was some sort of glitch in the system, in my system, in my phone or whatever.
They come through, and I update them about every 15 to 20 minutes. That way I can do 4 or 5 at a time. And sometimes I play with it just a little bit. Gotta keep it fun for the people to watch, right? So we appreciate you fishing. Anybody you want to thank?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Dana Lee for getting me on fish, and I would like to thank my family that are watching. Hi, Cheyenne, Emily Sue, and Chris. And then I'd like to thank my parents for teaching me how to fish and just having a great time with it.
Yes, absolutely. God bless America on that one, right? We get to fish. And thank you for serving our country, by the way. She's one of our military veterans, right? You're welcome. All right, Dana Lee Lofton coming to the scale. She's got one. Come on, Miss Dana Lee. Go ahead and throw her right there on the scale. Locked in at 228 on that fish. All righty, 228 from Miss Dana Lee Lofton. Got some paper towels right here if you want one. Oh, you got gloves on, so you're good. Yeah, that's fine. I got all sweaty setting up the trailer and everything anyways with Steve and Craig. So anybody would like to think or anything you want to talk about?
No, it was kind of a tough day for me. Caught a bunch of short fish, and they were just like so barely short. It was frustrating, but tomorrow's another day.
Tomorrow is another day. Did you get the prop situation figured out? I know you were struggling to find a prop.
I have 2 props, and I don't really like either one of them.
And what are you in the market for? Just in case somebody's watching.
I'm going to get a new Bravo for the basket. They're supposed to be good for basket.
Awesome. All right. Well, sounds good. We'll see you tomorrow up here. All right. No problem. All right. Next up is Miss Cindy Adler Jackson, one of our new YouTubers. Not new to YouTube, but putting out some really good content. Thanks to her and her husband. 1251 on that sack. Nice job, Cindy. Let's hold up some of those for a photo.
Told you should be a voter.
Terry Cindric heckling her from the crowd. Told you should be a voter. I think she's proven that. That's for sure. 1251 on that sack. Let me see where you rank. Got some towels right there if you want to dry your hands off. That 1251 moves you up into 3rd place, second ever tournament as a voter with LBAA. Second day 1 in the top 3. What's that like?
Well, let me tell you something that's really neat. So I started with LBA in 2016, first time towing, my first time in this circuit, and both my boaters are here today. When I finished, Linda was my first boater with the LBA, and then Jan Hudson was my second boater. And I ended up winning that as a co-angler on Bull Shoals. So this is the starting thing. Just get out and fish, ladies. If you want to do it, just do it, because that's what happened to me. And look at
Yeah, look at this, right? I know that's not what you meant, but look at this. A rising star right here.
I can do it. So and I just, I'm so thankful for all the boaters I've had on the journey, and so it just means a lot. For those, they've taught me a lot, and all the boaters teach you so much. Even the dock talk that you call.
It's a blast. You're doing a great job with doing the whole YouTube promotion and all that fun stuff. Drive a Vexus. As you can see, I brought the Vexus hot seat, kind of using it as my laptop holder today. But and the Toyota. So you won the Toyota bonus bucks last tournament, right?
Yeah. So if you're in the market for a truck, make sure you really look seriously at those Toyotas, because they can win you money fishing these things. You just got to register. It has to be 5 years or newer, and you can get into that. And you don't have to win. You just have to be top 10. So.
And then if we get to 50 boats, we get money from Vexus, right?
Yeah, I need 50 boats so that I can make some money from Vexus, driving a Vexus. So that is one of the other things. And if you drive a boat, you may speak to them and see if they're willing to jump on the bonus bucks train, because the more money we can win is just fishing, the better. So
Yeah, we got Costa money out there. We got Toyota money out there. Let's get some boats money out there for contingency plans here. So if you drive something or have a local dealer you want to talk to about it, get them signed up. Rachel Parr coming up. Come on up. She's got one fish. Come directly on the scales there, Miss Rachel. All righty. A good one, too. 332. 332 on that fish. All right, give her a round of applause on that fish. 332. Final call for bags, by the way. Final call for bags. If you have fish to weigh and you have not weighed in, please make sure you're at the bump tanks in the next minute or two. All right, let Harvey put that in the bag. Take it back to the live release trailer for us. You need a towel here? Problem. So what's it like jumping back on the LBAA? I know you fished it before. I've never got to meet you because we just took over helping run the thing. So what was it like today?
oh, we had a great day. I mean, I didn't catch that fish until about 5 minutes left in the whole day. So it started off rough, but it was great with Cindy. She's a great help. She I'm from Louisiana, and we don't have water like this.
The problem is our fish here are not used to that dirty water, really.
I know. But
And well, tomorrow's a new day. Go out there and get them. Thanks for fishing with us again. All right, final call. I'm going to go over the leaderboard. If nobody walks up to the tanks before then, we are going to close the scales for the day. All right, currently leading on the, we're going to do voter side first. Voter side first. Currently leading, tied for first. So there's a two-way tie currently for first. It's Leslie Anderson and Linda Gessner with 1296. Third place, and they can follow along online too. These leaderboards are online, and you can also check on the live stream. They're probably seeing it live as I'm announcing it, but not everybody in the crowd can see it. So Cindy Adler Jackson sitting in third with 1251. Robbie Hartline, fourth place, 1245. Then Terry Bittner in fifth. Cedric, sixth place, 1155. Seventh place, Christina Ball, 1122. Linda Redford, 1111. Boy, these weights are tight. Ninth place, Heather Broom, 1110. 10th place, 1030 for Jan Hudson. Then Vanetta Grodick, 631 and 11. Pam Horn, 429 and 12. Dana Lee Lofton, 228 and 13th. Julia Darbone, 225 and 14th. Jen Nolan with 182 and 16th there. Co-angler side leading Secret York, one of our co-founders there, 825 leading the tournament there. First place currently. Cassie Hall, second place with 766. And the young gun, Carly Jo Previtt, currently in the top three, 682. Diana Evilhawk, 650 there in fourth place. Lynette Fitz, 646. These weights are pretty tight. All right, Susie Hearn, 480 and 6. Pamela Howarda, 438 and 7. Jenny Orlowski, 407 and 8. Allie Blake, 342 and 9. Rachel Parr, 332 and 10. And Charlotte Frazier, 228 and 11. So current big bass is Heather Broom for 449 on the boater side. And then the co-angler side was 407. That's Jenny Orlowski. So if those hold up, those are eligible for the bonus money from. Until next time, we'll see you soon.